Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Thomas Brooks with Better by the Brooks. Well, we do reviews, we do creative builds. Pretty much, I won't say we do everything because I don't. But yeah, today we're going to be testing out, doing a review on the TSRC A6 drone. And so I had to come to a park where I got a lot of open space because we want to do an altitude test to see how high this thing can get up with still keeping a connection to the remote. And so we'll see how it goes. Makes it a little difficult trying to do this with one hand. I brought the wrong tripod out. I brought the one that can't angle down, so that's unfortunate. So I think we almost got it. So the cool thing about this, and I think maybe some other drones have that feature as well, as far as having the foldable arms, and so that makes that real cool right there. So we're gonna see. I got a battery in there, so we're gonna see get this bad boy fired up. I'm gonna switch to the app and everything, so I guess I'm gonna turn it on. I have to put this this camera down and then get my phone so in order to hook it up to the Wi-Fi with this deal. So I'll get that screen capture going so you all can see that process. All right, so right now we ready to go. I pretty much started connect the Wi-Fi so to connect to the drone. Also, I got the physical remote connected to the drone, and we already did the procedures of getting all of the calibrations set. And so I could do it again just so we can see what's going on here. So let me do that real quick. I'll do it again. Let's see. So you just have to do two. You do a horizontal and then like a vertical, then you lay it down. And pretty much that's you ready to go. So now that I got that ready, we're gonna get them up. So first, right off the bat, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna see if the drone is responding with this remote. And so we're pretty good. One thing I noticed when I was home with this thing is that at times this drone seemed to, like, I guess, be getting an interference off of something in my yard, because it would just go around in circles and make bigger circles and bigger circles, and that was actually part of the reason I had a crash with my drone. And it went right into our trailer. So let's switch that around. I'm trying to get my other camera set up here. Yeah, so it went right into our trailer. All right, so there we go. Let's see if we can get that drone on there. So, yep, there it is. All right. So I'm gonna just set that up. So pretty much this drone does really good, really good. When it's in a spot, it tends to stay in the spot unless you got a little bit high up and it starts to get caught by the wind. But other than that, it stays where it should. Other than the situation where I was saying, like in our yard, I think there's something going on. I don't know if we got like some kind of cave under our ground or some kind of valuable material or mineral on our property. But like when this drone gets in certain spots in our backyard, it just hovers around like in a circle. It just hovers around in a circle, and that's what led to me crashing the first time into our RV that's in the backyard. And that wasn't that bad. Pretty much the way this thing is built, the propellers, they break away propellers, so they come off, you know, pretty much the moment they contact something. So that helps that you don't necessarily destroy your drone. I'm trying to see if I can get this back in. Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can see that drone. It's pretty bright out here. But pretty much they're breakaway propellers, So the moment they contact something, they'll come off. They'll come off, and the company sends like at least I think like you get 4 replacement propellers with the thing. So it's just a matter of unscrewing it and screwing the new ones back on. And so I did that, and it worked just fine. And then we had another situation with the homing mechanism on this thing. Let me make sure we can see that. Where is it? All right. The homing mechanism on this thing, it when it's ready to auto home, what happens, it goes up 65 feet in the air, which is something that you can't necessarily diminish that. And so what happened was I was by a tree when the battery was going low, so that it sensed the low voltage from the remote, and so it auto homed and it went up. And pretty much there was a tree above it, and so that didn't work out too good for the drone. In this case, the breakaway propellers didn't come into effect because it got caught in the tree, and so they just span, and then what happened was the motor burnt out. And so I reached out to the company and let them know what happened, and they were like, you know, they got me in touch with their support team. The support team said they'll send out some replacement, not just the propellers, but the motor, the whole arm. And so like a week later, I got in the mail 2 packs of replacement propellers and replacement arms. And when I'm saying 2 packs, they're 2 kits. So I got a total of 2 sets of 4 arms for this thing. So the company did super good in their response. So let me stop talking. We're gonna get this thing up in the air and see how it goes. All right, so right now we just at 7 feet, but we're gonna go ahead and take it up. I see there's some birds up there, and pretty much what I saw happening on our property, anytime this thing gets up high in the air, the birds like to kind of hang around it. So I'm gonna just get it settled and see how high we can get it up. I'm gonna turn away from the sun so I can actually see it. All right, so we're gonna try to take it up. I'm gonna make sure I got I got the training wheels off this thing. So we should be good. Let's go ahead and take it. These birds are actually right where I need to be at. So let me back up a little bit, because I got a feeling as soon as I get up in their area, they're gonna be messing around with my drone. So we're gonna take it up. So right now, 100 feet. We up. All right, we up 200 feet. All right, I can see it, and it's staying put. It's staying put, like 200 feet. I'm gonna see if I got 50% power. So I still can control it. I still can turn it. Let's see, I'm gonna switch this lens real quick, and that's one of the cool things about it. It has a lens that you can change the angle on. So this is hopefully we can see how high am I actually up there. So right now I'm at 240. I think I'm gonna try to take it to 3. All right, the birds have gone away, so I'm gonna take it up. So we are way up now. We're 305. And it's holding pretty good. It's like the wind's not even messing with that. And so that's really good. I gotta see the direction I'm in though. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. So I don't know if we can see that on the camera. I don't know if we can see that on the camera, but we up there 313 feet. So let's see if we can actually see that. It's so far up there you can't even see it with that camera. So we're gonna turn it around. And we're gonna bring it on back. So we 313 feet up. I'm at 50%. So we're gonna take it up again. All right, we 354, we way up there. Wow. That's way up there. It's 370 feet in the air. And my remote still is in contact with it. So I'm gonna start bringing it down. Because I don't want the battery to go strange on us and then does something and disconnect with the drone and then we lose the drone. Yeah, so it's coming on down. It's still got a good connection. So we at 200 and dropping. All right, good deal. And we've been going for about 10 minutes. So the battery life is pretty good. To say we went up that high. And we're at 45% right now. And it doesn't look till like right now until we getting caught with some wind, you know, a little bit lower. And this looks like it's trying to hold right there. It's coming down a little slow. I guess it's getting caught by a little wind in this area. But it got caught by some wind. So let's try to get it out of this area over here. Yeah, let's get it out of that area. All right, we got it coming on down. So we at 40 feet right now. All right, here we go. We're gonna switch that camera back. Let's get the camera back up. All right, and that's good. It does pretty good. So I'm gonna see. We're gonna check out this follow me, the GPS follow me. It says the signal, it has a weak signal. Okay, so we won't do that right now. But the other feature that works pretty good on it is it's the gesture. So like when I make a gesture, it's gonna take a picture. Can we take it up a little bit? If I do that? All right, and there's our battery going low indicator. So we're gonna ride it until it goes all the way out and we're gonna see what it does. So right now we at 36%, and it doesn't alert to let you know like the battery's going dead, as well as shows in red. So we're just gonna see what happens when this thing goes all the way out. So I'm gonna just ride at I guess less than I'm at less than like 10 feet. I'm gonna try to stay less than 10 so we can see if it actually goes up that 65, because that's what it has been doing. But all in all, this drone flies really good. You know, for $100, man, this being my first drone, I think this is awesome. You know, I don't see, you know, I just don't get it. It's good. It's good for the money. It flies good. It tends to stay put when you let it sit there and hover. It doesn't necessarily drift off too much. So I'd say the only thing is a little jumpy on the, you know, the going from side to side. So it's like if you're trying to capture something and pan it, you know, you have to like, it doesn't get smooth till you're already like moving for a bit, but that first initial thing is a little jumpy. And that's the same from side to side or front and back. It's like the drone takes a dip when it changes direction. So right now we at 32%. We've been riding this thing for almost 14 minutes now. And so like I said, I'm gonna just go until that battery goes out, and we just wanna see what it does. So right now we at 30%. But I think it's a real cool drone. This TSRC, this A6, it's nice. A lot of people might say at that price point, you know, the drone's crappy or whatever, but no, I don't think so. At $100 for a beginner, for me, myself, this drone flies pretty good. It seems to be durable, because like I said, I've crashed this thing twice, and, oh, I forgot I had that on. I've crashed this thing twice, and I mean, it still flies. I did a video showing the repairing of the arm and the propeller, so I put a link into that one too. So, you know, maybe if you got this type of drone, or I don't know if they all the same as far as on how they built, but you can see how, you know, how to take it apart and how to, you know, repair yours if something goes wrong. So right now we at 27%. We've been flying. I'm gonna turn that off, turn that gesture off. We've been flying for 15 minutes. And so they say yep, there it goes. So like I said, it automatically went up. And right now it went up to 32 feet. And now it's flying, it's trying to return to home where I lifted off at. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this camera that I got stationed here. Well, no, it looks like it's coming down right in the spot that it took off from. So that's pretty good. That's really good. And so now it seems to just be hovering here at 7 feet. Okay, now it's coming down. And it came down, and auto shut off. And it's at 10%. And I think at 10%, it doesn't allow you to take it back up again. So it turns back on, but as I'm pushing up to get it in the air, it won't let me do it. And so there we go. We had about a good 15 minutes of flight time. No issues. It went up. I think we got up to like 350 feet with this thing. And it does good. The connection stayed strong with it. And I mean, the drone is good. I like this drone. This has been a good experience with this drone, as well as with the company TSRC. It's been an amazing experience. I have no regrets taking that $100 investment and getting this thing. I got it off of Amazon. Like I said, at the time it was $99, about $100. When I looked on recently, I think they got it at $120 now. I don't know if they did any upgrades, or that was just because at the time I got it, there was a sale going on. But hey, this is a nice drone, TSRC A6, for around $100. It's durable and it's easy to control. Should look into it if you're thinking about getting a drone. All right, this is Thomas Brooks with Better by the Brooks, and we've been looking at the TSRC drone. We saw the altitude height that it can get up to, and I didn't even max out with that. We just took it up 350 feet. We still had a good remote connection. The battery life is about 15 minutes. They send this drone to you with 2 batteries, so you get about 30 minutes of flight time. And really you do, because we flew it for 15 minutes, and it auto landed itself after it got to like 10%. And so, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it as well. It'll be much appreciated. All right, peace.